Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Andrew's Life. I am currently driving through the northeast side of Indianapolis. This is my second video of northeast Indianapolis. Now in my last video, I just wanted to show people that the northeast side of Indianapolis wasn't all bad. That there were pockets of northeast Indianapolis that were pretty decent, to where the majority of the neighborhoods were quiet and safe, and the houses and the yards were well kept. Now on this video, you're gonna see the part of northeast Indianapolis which, well, is quite frankly the polar opposites of the other video of northeast Indianapolis I recorded. I mean, this street I'm driving, this part of northeast Indianapolis I'm currently driving through, I mean, this side of northeast Indianapolis is the hood. I'm gonna say it straight up, this is the hood. I mean, this is where the majority of your homicides and all that kind of stuff goes on. See, areas like this is what gives cities like this one, Indianapolis, a bad reputation. I mean, as I say, Indianapolis as a whole is not a bad city. You just got neighborhoods like this one that are, well, to put it quite bluntly, pretty fucked up. I mean, like as you look around here, you got garbage cans that are overflowing, garbage all over the streets unkept. I mean, a lot of these yards are very unkept. I mean, you can just kind of tell around here that many people that live around here don't seem to have a whole lot of pride in their home or in their community. I mean, a few people around here do, but I would say in general a lot of people around here don't. So yeah, I mean, FYI, if you're looking to move to the northeast part of Indianapolis, the closer you can get to the lower numbers, such as East 10th, East 14th, up until you get to East 21st, the better off you'll be. When you get to your higher numbers, such as East 30th, East 38th, up into the point you get to East, I'm gonna say East maybe 56. Personally, I wouldn't want to move to any of those parts of Indianapolis, because those are going to be the areas where you're going to run into neighborhoods like this, straight ghettos. And even around here, just to be fair, there are a few pockets of neighborhoods around here that aren't as bad as others, but I would say around here, for the most part, this area is straight hood with a capital H. now for the housing prices around here, I would say in this community you can probably get to a house that is move-in condition ready for, I'm going to say in this particular type of community, you can probably get something for around 60-some thousand bucks, move-in condition ready. Now, me personally, as I told you people many times, I'm not a city person. Even if I had to live in a city, if I had to live in Indianapolis, this particular community, I would never do. I'd rather pay the extra money and live over in the communities where I took my other video of Northeast Indianapolis in. And another thing which I like to mention is these are the kind of neighborhoods that if you're looking to buy a house for dirt cheap and you've got some handy skills, there's a lot of houses around here that are currently on the market for sale through the MLS. They're for sale through what's called a land bank. It's basically a Renew Indianapolis organization. It's basically an organization where people come into communities like this that are a bit on the rough side and ran down. People come around here, they buy houses, they fix them up a little bit, and then they move into them. And then and that property therefore will go back on the tax base of Indianapolis. And I will be doing a video further explaining the land bank, the Renew Indianapolis jargon. But in these type of communities, there's houses for sale for as low as, there's properties on this side of town for sale that are going to need a complete renovation that you can buy for as low as, I want to say, $10,000. If you're just looking to buy some land, you can buy land for as low as $3,000. If you're wanting a house, then I would say you can buy something for as low as $10,000. Now, bear in mind, for those prices, the houses are going to need a complete renovation. And if you go through these programs, they're going to typically have stipulations that you're going to have to meet to qualify for the program. And once you qualify and you get on the program, there's going to be stipulations and time frames of when things are going to have to be fixed up and how long you have to make the house habitable. So just bear that in mind. I mean, if you don't mind living in the city, in the metropolitan area, in a rougher community, to put it nicely, then there's plenty of houses around here that you can purchase for dirt cheap, provided that you don't mind living in this type of a community and you got handy skills. And I'll tell you people right now that this program is going to require you to actually live in that house. So for you investors that might be looking for a cheap house to fix up real quick and flip or rent out, I'm going to tell you right now, you're not going to qualify for this program. This program is specifically for potential homeowners who will live in that house. It's specifically for owner occupants, not for investors. Now this right here is an example of some of the pockets of northeast Indianapolis that, quite frankly, look like they don't even belong on this side of town. Now, just a second ago, I was driving through the hood. Like, I was for real driving through the hood. Now, I'm driving through this right here. I mean, you look around this area, I mean, a lot of your houses are bigger. Your yards are a little more kept up. You got a little bit more greenery and space between one property to the next. I mean, granted, you do got a few properties out here, even around here, that are a little rough. But for the most part, you come around here, and, you know, on this particular block, a lot of your properties are fairly well kept. Yards are well kept. People seem to have some sense of pride in their home and in their community. Now, on this particular street, the yards look like they can do with a little bit of TLC, but even around here, you look at a lot of your houses, they don't look too bad at all. So, for those of you that are in the market looking to buy a house in Indianapolis, If you see that the address has got a Northeast Indianapolis zip code, don't freak out. Don't rule out the property because it's on this side of town. I mean, I'll be completely honest with you people. I had no idea that neighborhoods like this even existed around this particular part of town. I thought I would come out here and I would see nothing but a bunch of ghettos full of ran down houses. And although this side of town clearly has plenty of those kind of areas, as y'all can see, it's got areas like this where the majority of the properties are half decent. I mean, some of these properties, you know, like I said, give the yard a little bit of TLC, throw a little bit of paint on some of these houses and you're good. And this is the reason why I keep telling you people that when you go out here shopping around for a house, whether you're purchasing or even if you're renting, don't just go off of what they tell you on the media about a particular side of town or a particular neighborhood. This is the reason why I tell you people, hop in your vehicle, drive out to the area for yourself and check it out for yourself in person. And talk to a few of the people who are currently living in that community. This is the reason why I continue to tell you people to do that, as opposed to watching the news and listening to other media sources when they tell you that this area and that area is bad. They want to throw statistics at you, like on the northeast side of Indianapolis, your chances of being a victim of a crime or a homicide or whatever is going to be 1 to 10. Honestly, I don't know what it is. I'm just making up numbers here. I'm just trying to throw some examples of what a lot of media sources will give people. So yeah, this is the reason why I tell you people to do your own due diligence. Hop in your vehicle and drive out to wherever you want to live and look at the area in person and talk to a few of the people who live in the area. Because 9 times out of 10, they're going to be much more likely to tell you the truth about the area than anybody else will. And sometimes you can look at the area and you can come to your own conclusion of whether you're going to want to live in that area or not. So this is the reason why I tell you people, don't listen to the media. Do your own due diligence. You might go down one block and everything is good. You might go down another block and things might be a little effed up. Oh, we've been on this road. Let me turn my ass around and get up out of here. Oh, we've been on this road a minute ago. But yeah, like I was saying a minute ago, you might go down one block and everything is good, go down another block and it's a completely different story. See, this is the reason why I tell you people, you know, check out the area for yourself in person. Now here's another example of Northeast Indianapolis that's not too bad. I mean, this area I would say is okay. So this is another example of a part of Northeast Indianapolis that, like I said, it's okay. I mean, it's not bad. Okay, people, I'm about to end the video right here. This is video 2 of Northeast Indianapolis. And I guess between the 2 videos of Northeast Indianapolis, I just wanted to prove that not all of Northeast Indianapolis is bad. I mean, granted, Northeast Indianapolis is a more problematic side of Indianapolis than other parts of Indianapolis. But Northeast Indianapolis is very much hit and miss. So just bear that in mind when you come here to Indianapolis looking to buy a home. I mean, this side of town is very hit and miss. So as long as you know where to go on this side of town, you can find you a community around this side of town that's not only affordable, but also safe. So that was the point I wanted to get across on these 2 videos of Northeast Indianapolis. Everybody have a blessed one, and I will see you on the next video. And thanks for watching. Subscribe, thumbs up, do all that good shit.